Hello, my dear. Welcome to my tarot reading about career. Today I asked about your career within the next 3 to 6 months. So feel free to choose one of these decks. You should go with the one that has the strongest calling for you. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it could happen that not completely everything resonates with you, but that is completely okay. Yeah? So let's get to your answers. Let me make some space here. I will first go with the first deck, obviously. So let's see what is waiting for you in this deck. The first card is the Sun. The Sun is a very happy, glowing and radiating card. It's full of positivity and warmth. Also, if you ask yourself a question that you can answer with a yes or no answer, this is a clear yes. Yeah, the Sun means very clear yes. There is no other way. And when it comes to your career, the Sun brings success, optimism, and joy. You may experience a period of great enthusiasm, motivation, and happiness when it comes to your job. Yeah, your career may feel very fulfilling, not only materially, but also like spiritually. Yeah, such as that you will do something that you are meant to be doing, something that you enjoy and you love doing, so that you will be enjoying yourself and you will feel good about yourself. You will feel very happy like this child, this beautiful child. When I look at the child, I feel a lot of potential also, self-confidence, pure trust, maybe in the sense that the horse is taking the child somewhere, right? We don't know where, but the child is looking up with a very confident face, no fear, nothing at all. He just trusts the horse and he knows that whatever is happening, it's going the right way. So you should reflect that in your career. That's great. Also, I don't know if you can see the flames around the sun in the background. They make me feel that there's a lot of energy. It's like, it's like, when you are doing something that you really enjoy, you are always full of energy and enthusiasm, and it's just a beautiful feeling. That's a great way to start. Prince of Swords. Well, Prince of Swords. That's a very quick card with a young energy also. The prince basically rushes in, even taking everyone by surprise, and he's not afraid at all of anything. I think this means that you have to sometimes be a little bit savage. That may sound strong, but sometimes others may find you even arrogant or pushy when it comes to ideas, but there is a certain level where it is healthy, right? We all need to be a little bit pushy and cut the things that don't serve us to reach what we want to. But we should also keep in mind that it's good to take into consideration the others, because otherwise we will not be very appreciated by the collective. We will maybe not have great friends around us, and we also want to fit in, right? Even at work, it's good to be part of the group, part of the team, to be able to enjoy it. So I would say that this card may be a bit of a warning to be aware of not hurting others, that it is good to go for what you want. Since you have a clear objective, you should go for it, but you shouldn't completely forget about the feelings of others. Yes, always take them into account. I would say that. Not to be completely selfish and forget about the others. Let me see the next one. The next card is Justice. Justice is about balance. It's also about resolutions, can be legal matters. Um, I feel that you need to slow down because as we saw the previous card, it's a very fast one, like I told you, that's rushing into things without much thinking even. And the justice is more calm. I feel like you need to slow down and concentrate. Evaluate very carefully which things and what people you want around yourself. We have the sword here again, even though it's not a sword card. It can be very useful too, but depending on how you use it. If you act fast without thinking, thinking about your situation, it won't bring you any good. You need to pay attention. So it will be very important to be fair, to keep good balance at work, but that means also to balance well the relations with colleagues, the work-life balance, also concentrating on what is important and what you can spend less time on, because sometimes even at work we may spend too much time on one task, even though it's not so important, and in the big picture it's not going to make a huge difference, but we spend a lot of time with it and we get stuck on it, maybe we even waste time on it. So try to find balance in every way. I think these cards go very well together. If you manage to do that, for sure you're reaching the sun. Also the justice can mean that you will have an important decision to make. If you have been unsure about something, it's for sure it's going to be a time to get a solution once and for all. Yeah. So let's see the other card. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. If you know the cards at least a little bit, for sure you know that results are coming your way. Because this is, I think, the strongest card when it comes to work and career. It allows for growth, even new chapter, something very useful. You will undoubtedly reach what you want when it comes to your career. And this card says that it will be your time to shine. It will be especially economically, financially, very safe for you. So if you are currently experiencing financial hardship, you can rest assured that this is going to an end. Yeah, you can see everything in blossom. There is even a reflection of the pentacle in the water. I think just by looking at the card you can feel how strong it is and how you hold it firm in your hand. It's the result, it's what you've been wanting, that's what you've been working on. So that's great news, right? Let me rearrange it here a little bit so you can see everything well. Okay, and now we have the Empress. Again, a beautiful card. It's the Empress, it's the mother energy. It's about being kind, caring and nurturing, also loving. She sees the best interest in others and wants people to grow. Well, I feel that you might be in some superior position at work, which will give you a chance to create such a nurturing environment for the other employees, to show these qualities that I just talked about to the others. Of course, every person does make a difference in our environment, but let's not lie to each other. If we have a caring and understanding superior, we can feel so much better at work, right? Like a mean boss can make it hard. So as you can see on this card, the Empress is holding a key. I'm not sure if it's very clear, but it's right here. It's hanging on some chain that she is holding. And so the key is in your hand, basically. I think it symbolizes that, that's a very important message here. Because often people forget that they can influence their environment, and often we complain or blame others, but you should keep in mind that you are the one with the key in your hands, so it's completely up to you how you will handle the situation. It will be up to you, yes. Also, since the Empress is related to nourishment and nurturing, it may also suggest that you will feel particularly nurturing and generous when it comes to your workplace as well. Sometimes this card can also point to another person in your workplace that has these qualities, so you might be surrounded with people with those qualities. In any case, it's a very positive and very good card, but it's good to keep in mind that we are the ones who create the environment and to take the responsibility for it and to work on it. And the last card of the first deck is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. It often represents childhood. Let me show you from closer. You can see on the picture that there are two children. It also represents memories and soulmates. At the end, you might be doing a job that you dreamt of as a child. It's a very mature and playful card, but well, here you can see there is someone overlooking the kids. So keep in mind that even if you are doing what you love and you're playing around, there is someone to keep an eye on you. So don't take it as a game. But overall, it's feeling wonderful. It's feeling like you're completely fulfilled. That's what you are meant to do. Even, yes, I think it goes very well with the Sun because it's very positive and it brings a lot of happiness and success. I think you will easily reach that, but you have to keep in mind what we talked about in the beginning, for sure. Not to rush, to evaluate very well what you can cut off, how you should fight for things, how pushy you should be, not to be too selfish, just to find the right balance of the things, and then you can have everything you want. That's very clear from this reading. Yeah. Well, if you chose this deck, very good for you. I also see there are quite a few cards from the Major Arcana, so that's a strong reading. I believe that it will happen for you, so enjoy it. Just keep in mind what we spoke about. And now let's have a look at the second deck. So the second deck, it is this one. And let's see the first card. Ace of Swords. Look at the beautiful picture. Ace of Swords, it's like clarity. It's clear cutting out of things that don't serve us. Learning about something, or maybe someone or some secret, something new that, well, you might find out something you didn't know, something others were hiding in front of you, or you simply weren't meant to know it until this time. But you will understand the truth. Things will start making more sense to you. Basically, you will experience a breakthrough in which will be very good for you because it will allow you to move forward. Yeah, this card is also like reaching something and moving forward. I feel that you should trust your head in the situation. When it comes to work, money, and making living, your heart can tell you different things than your brain. But this time you should not underestimate your logical thoughts. You should go with them and follow what your mind tells you. And you'll be doing great, as you can see. This is a very powerful and positive card. It's a victory. Okay, and let's see the second card. Oh, King of Wands. King of Wands, wow. That is definitely a sign of success and respect in your field. Look at the King. Let me show you from closer. Yes. He's sitting on his throne, very self-confident, stable, obviously in complete power, right? And ready to make decisions. It's very likely that you will be in a high position and you will be some kind of mentor to others. Also an example to others who will look up to you. Yes, that's for sure. I feel a lot of strength from this card, but at the same time a lot of passion for what you will do. A very active energy, confidence in your ideas that will for sure help you to keep pushing forward. Beautiful, really beautiful. Lucky you. And the third card, Four of Cups. Well, Four of Cups. This card, as you can see, the boy is sitting there with his 3 cups. They're right here. But he's not paying much attention to them or to the other cup that he has his back turned to. This can mean that there is an offer coming your way or some opportunity that you might not be seeing, or you're refusing to see, even you are refusing to consider that option. Maybe somebody will offer you some position or promotion, or they might not directly offer to you, but there might be a chance for you to improve or to get higher or to do something you like more, but you are not allowing yourself to even see it or to consider that you could do it. That's a pity. Yeah, because you have more opportunities than you are able to see. It could also be for various reasons. You might not want to see it because you will be satisfied with what you will already have achieved, or you will simply not want to change. But that's what the card means. Yeah, someone offering something and another person not being very receptive, contemplating and thinking about their life, or just not paying attention, not caring, not wanting to. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, let me show you clearly. You will feel abundant, very happy about yourself. This card has also a very single energy. It is about self-love, being proud, yes, also, and not caring what people think much. But I feel that you might even come to a point where you will realize that all your effort paid off. You have worked your way up, your long way. You see all the pentacles and you come here. You have made a lot of work and you are proud of yourself. You definitely appreciate yourself for it. Yes, you have achieved great things, but you might feel lonely, you see. This card has a very single energy and loneliness to it, so it's worth thinking whether this is really what we want, whether we want to work so hard to get our way up to reach a place where we might feel lonely. Doesn't have to be negative, right? But could be. So it's just something for you to think about. And let's see the next card. The World. The world may indicate the completion of some long-term project or some other major event in your life. It is completion. Yeah, some phase is going to end. The cycle will be completed, and there will be space for a new chapter. You will for sure feel strong. Look at the lady. She's holding everything firm in her hands, but she's looking up. She's very fearless, I would even say. Yes, looking forward, looking towards the new challenges and having no doubts about yourself. You will know that you have all the skills you need to go on the new direction. For sure. Some new chapter will start, new phase, and you will feel positive about it and great. And the last card. that's waiting for us? Ah, Princess of Cups. Hmm. Princess of Cups. I have to say it is, in a way, it is similar to the Four of Cups, but the Four of Cups, the person is not seeing the opportunity. With the Princess of Cups, that's a beautiful card, I love it. That's a perfect card to follow the world also. This means an offer coming your way, but you seeing it. The Princess of Cups is a very creative person, and in our career reading, it signals that it signals a focus on creative fields like art or fashion, poetry or music, or any field in which you can use your talent to create something. You will be very flattered to receive that offer, and it might seem very uncertain, but yeah, you could doubt which way it will go in the future, but you will feel confident enough to accept it and to give it your best. It could be something that has already manifested in some way. You might have already talked about it to someone before, but it will still surprise you when it comes. It will still be like a very pleasant offer that, sometimes there are offers that it's hard to believe that is happening, hard to believe that it's true. It almost looks magical. Yeah, I think that's great. So overall, I think this is a wonderful reading in a way, because you may reach what you want. You will something will clear up. You will see things in different perspective, right? That's what we spoke about, the clarity with the Ace of Swords, and success and respect will definitely come your way. You might even have other offers that you don't see, or maybe there will be offers or possibilities for changes on the way that you will decide not to take or not to see and not to go for, and that can lead you to a great place when it comes to your career, but feeling lonely. And when you complete the cycle, when you realize something, even, you will decide to take the offer or the other options that you have in your life and your career, and that will definitely make you feel better. Well, great. And now let's get to the last deck. The last deck is right here waiting for us. Let's see, what is the first card? Strength. That's also a great card. That's indefinite abundance. Feeling that you can overcome all your fears. It's about adapting strength, being strong while staying gentle. You see, sometimes you have to do the unthinkable, what you fear the most, and go for it, and just believe that things will go the right way, and it will bring you a lot of good in the long term. You see on the card there is a girl that is cuddling a lion, obviously not the gentlest animal, or most of us might be scared of it, but she overcomes her fear and she feels amazing. You can see the surrounding, the eternal sign also glowing. Yes, it's something that you have to do. Overcome your fear, and don't doubt yourself, and go for it. I even feel with this card that it is something you know about. It's like something maybe in long term you were aware of, that you should overcome, or you need to deal with, but you are always resisting to do so. Yes. Death. Death is a rebirth, right? It's a transformation. For something new to grow, one thing needs to die. Here you can see the person is on the ground under the feet of the horse and of the death, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's horrible, right? It is something necessary to happen in order for us to grow, in order for good things to happen. Yes, you can see even in a way it's very powerful, it's very changing, it's wonderful. I think if you find the strength that we were speaking about, the strength to overcome what you are afraid of, that's when you can start doing what you want. That's when you can put an end to something that you haven't been enjoying in the long term, and you can start going towards something that you would love to do. Yeah, I have a strong feeling of you knowing exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see if the next cards tell us more. The Devil. Well, this card is telling you to make sure that you are being honest with yourself. It is also very illustrative. Look at the Devil. You see the Devil holding this chain, and which is connected to both of those people and to the Devil at the same time. It suggests that you are chained to something or someone. Maybe that has something to do also with the first card of the reading, something that you have to face and find the strength to overcome. Yeah, for sure. Otherwise you will feel like this. Otherwise you will feel completely chained, dependent, or unable to move freely or to do anything that you want the way that you want it. Deep inside you know you want to break free, you need it. Otherwise you will be exhausted, you will feel like you are being dragged around and won't have the things firm in your hand. It's a very desperate state. For sure you don't want to get there. Yeah, it's a desperate state, and it's exhausting in the long term. If you don't find the strength to face it and deal with it, you can be stuck like this forever. So it's very important. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but we have 3 cards for Major Arcana, so that's a very strong calling for you. That's something that has to happen. Let's see the next one. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. This queen is very vulnerable, very intuitive, emotionally invested in people, places and things. Yes. She's at the same time very balanced. She understands people's emotions and feelings. She's very empathic. But I don't know, I don't feel that this is you, or this is someone else who comes across and who helps you on the way. It might be a part of you. Well, I don't want to make this sound confusing, but it feels like this is a part of you. It may be your own empathy or your intuition and love towards yourself. You should pay attention to what your intuition tells you. Follow it. Don't get fooled by other things. Follow what is dear to you, what makes you truly happy. That will give you the biggest satisfaction. Also be aware of people around you when you judge the purity of their relationship with you. Just trust your intuition. You have that gift. You are able to do that, but just don't get distracted. Focus on that, and don't be too much in your head. Just let yourself feel what is inside you and follow that calling. I would say it is that. And the next card, the Moon. Well, the Moon. It's again a card of Major Arcana. Oh, I feel very, very strong about this reading. Well, the moon card is a secret. It's something that might be something hidden, not coming to light. You might feel confused and not understand something, but the moon can guide you also. Could mean a start of a new cycle, maybe, to understand your intentions, understand what it is that you truly want. This card is also about finding out the truth. So looking back at what I said about the Queen of Cups, you might really want to pay attention to that. Yeah, but behind the moon there is also a sun. See, it's right behind it. It's for now it is covered by the mysterious moon, but once you overcome that mystery, the sun will shine for you in all its power. So don't be afraid. Yeah, again, see, don't be afraid. You will need strength for that. And if you try hard, you will find it inside you and you will manage to move on. There is no doubt about that. And the last card, the Fool. Whew. No way. I think it's the first time that this happens, that there are how many? 5 out of 6 cards are major arcana. Listen, the message for you is clear. You have to do something about this situation. It will no longer be sustainable for you to go on like that, because this is obvious that it has to be done. You have to face your fear and face the problems or whatever there is when it comes to your career, and go for it. Just go and do your best, and big things will happen, huge things will happen. After you do that, you may find yourself at a completely different place, much better place. Now let's get to the Fool. It's a fresh, clean new energy. The Fool is very carefree. You can see even his expression in the face. He's ready to go on a journey. Just basically make a new start. But you see, he's careless, but he's not scared. He's like, it's alright, whatever happens will be okay. I'll manage everything. There is the sun, you can see. It's for sure, it's a bright future. It's going towards something that you want, something that will make you happy, that you will enjoy, that you will not feel heavy about it. Wow, I love this reading, to be honest. I think it's my favorite reading. But it's very, very strong. I know I already told you like 7 times, but again, it's very strong. It's calling from the universe that you have to, that you need to do this. Otherwise, you will not reach what you want at all. This is the key. This is the key for everything else to start moving. You have to find your strength and deal with what limits you, what bothers you, what chains you and doesn't give you freedom. Well, I wish you a lot of luck, and I'm sending you a lot of energy to overcome that, and I'm sure you can. If you have, not only you who chose this day, but if any of you that listen to my reading want to share with me how you like the reading, and if you found anything interesting, or if you have more questions or need some clarity, let me know. I will be very happy to answer you. Feel free to comment below this video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening, and soon I will make another video for you. Take care, bye bye.